Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Level Up English. I am your host, Sarah, and I am feeling absolutely fantastic today.
Hello, everyone. I am Alex. Sarah, you are sounding very energetic today. Did you have 3 cups of coffee this morning?
No, not 3, just 2. But seriously, I am excited because today's topic is something I really need. And I think many of our listeners need it too.
Oh, I am curious now. But before we reveal the topic, let's quickly remind our listeners about the level of this episode.
Right. Today's episode is designed for A2 to B1 learners. This means we will speak at a comfortable speed. We want you to understand the flow of the story without stressing over every single word.
Exactly. If you don't understand a difficult word, just keep listening. We will explain everything later. So, Sarah, tell me, what is this important topic you're so excited about?
Okay, so let me ask you a question first. Alex, be honest. How many times have you set a big goal, like I will exercise every day, and then quit after 1 week?
Oh, wow. Do you really want me to count? Honestly, too many times to count. I think everyone has done that. We start with fire in our hearts and then, poof, the fire goes out.
Exactly. Poof, that is the perfect sound for it. Well, today we're talking about the magic of small starts. We're going to share a story about why starting small is actually the secret to finishing big.
I love that. Small starts. It sounds much less scary than big goals.
It really is. So let me tell you a story. It's actually about my friend Ben, but honestly, it's partly about me too.
I had a feeling you would say that. Okay, tell us about Ben and you.
So, a few months ago, Ben decided to completely change his life. He wanted to get fit. He bought expensive running shoes, a fancy water bottle, and new gym clothes. He was ready to turn over a new leaf.
That sounds familiar. The shopping phase is always the easiest part, right?
So true. Buying things feels like progress. So Ben made a plan. He said, I will wake up at 5 a.m. every single morning. I will run 10 kilometers. Then I will meditate for 30 minutes. And no sugar ever.
Whoa, hold on. 5 a.m.? 10 kilometers? That sounds intense. Was he a runner before this?
No, that's the problem. He usually wakes up at 8 a.m. and loves donuts. That's
But he was motivated.
Day 1, he did it. He woke up, he ran, he ate a salad. He felt like a superhero.
Okay, day 1 is usually doable on pure adrenaline. What about day 2?
Day 2 was okay, but his legs were hurting. Day 3, it was raining and his bed was so warm. So he hit the snooze button once, twice, 3 times.
Oh, and that's usually the beginning of the end.
Exactly. By day 4, he completely stopped. He felt guilty, ate a box of cookies, and gave up. He realized he had bitten off more than he could chew.
That's such a common expression for a reason. We try to do too much too soon. So, did Ben just stay on the couch forever?
Luckily, no. He talked to his grandmother, actually. She's a very wise woman. She told him, Ben, stop trying to be a hero. Just be a turtle.
A turtle? You mean slow and steady?
Yes, she told him to start from scratch, but with a micro habit. She said, don't run 10 kilometers, just put on your running shoes and step outside the door. That's your only goal.
Just step outside? That sounds too easy, almost silly.
That's the point. It has to be so easy that you can't say no. So Ben tried it. The next morning, he didn't run. He just put on his shoes, stepped outside, took a breath of fresh air, and went back inside.
He went back inside?
At first, yes, but after a few days, since he was already outside, he thought, well, I might as well walk to the corner, and then I might as well run for 5 minutes.
Ah, I see. He tricked his brain. Because the goal was small, he didn't feel any pressure.
Exactly. He managed to stick with it because it wasn't painful. Now, 3 months later, he runs 5 kilometers every morning without even thinking about it.
That is amazing. It really shows that taking baby steps is more effective than trying to jump up the mountain in one go.
It is. And now Ben is so proud. All that small effort is finally paying off. He learned that you don't need to wait for motivation to strike once in a blue moon. You just need a tiny, tiny start.
I think that's a lesson we can all apply to learning English too. Don't try to memorize the whole dictionary today.
Right. Just learn one word or listen to one podcast, like this one.
Exactly. All right, everyone listening, I hope Ben's story makes you feel a bit lighter. If you have a big goal, maybe just give it a shot in a smaller way today.
Yes, please do. Now, we used some really great expressions in that story. Some of them might be new to you.
We certainly did. Turn over a new leaf, bite off more than you can chew, from scratch. These are very useful idioms.
So let's take a moment to break them down properly. I want to explain exactly what they mean and how our listeners can use them in real life. Are you ready for the explanation part, Alex?
I am always ready. Let's dive into the expressions.
That was such a relatable story. Now, are you ready to level up your vocabulary? We have picked out 10 useful expressions from the story to help you sound more natural.
I am ready. Let's go through them one by one. I'll help explain the nuance, and Sarah will guide you through the shadowing practice.
Perfect. The first expression is turn over a new leaf. We used this when Ben decided to change his life.
Right. Imagine a page in a book. When you turn the page, you start a fresh new chapter. This phrase means to start behaving in a better or more responsible way.
Exactly. It's not just for New Year's resolutions. For example, if my room was always messy, but today I decided to clean it every morning, I could say, I decided to turn over a new leaf.
That is a great example. It implies a positive change. All right, listeners, let's practice saying this.
Okay, listen to the rhythm. Repeat after me twice. I decided to turn over a new leaf. I decided to turn over a new leaf. I decided to turn over a new leaf.
Very nice. I can hear the determination in your voice. Let's try it one more time. I decided to turn over a new leaf.
Awesome start. Our second expression is bite off more than you can chew. This is a very visual idiom.
It is. Imagine putting a huge piece of steak in your mouth. It is too big and you can't eat it. This phrase means you tried to do something that was too difficult or too big for you to handle.
Like Ben trying to run 10 kilometers on his first day. He took on too much. Another example could be at work. If you say yes to 3 big projects at the same time, you might be biting off more than you can chew.
Exactly. It warns us to be realistic. All right, let's get this one into your muscle memory.
Repeat after me twice. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Good. Make sure to stress the word more. Try it again. Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Moving on to number 3, start from scratch. In the story, Ben's grandmother told him to start from scratch.
This simply means to start from the very beginning. Usually we use this when previous attempts failed or when we're creating something completely new with no help.
Like baking a cake. If you don't use a mix from a box, but you use flour, eggs, and sugar, you are baking it from scratch.
Or if you wrote an essay but lost the file on your computer, you have to write it again from scratch.
That is a nightmare, but a good example. Let's practice. Repeat after me twice. I had to start from scratch. I had to start from scratch. I had to start from scratch.
Great pronunciation. Keep it smooth. One more time. I had to start from scratch.
Okay, number 4 is stick with it. Ben managed to stick with his running habit because it was easy.
To stick with something means you don't quit. You continue doing it even if it's difficult or boring. It's about persistence.
Right, like learning English. Sometimes it's hard, but if you listen to us every day, you are sticking with it.
And we love you for that. Okay, let's say it together.
Repeat after me twice. It is hard, but I will stick with it. It is hard, but I will stick with it. It is hard, but I will stick with it.
Perfect. Keep that energy up. Once more. It is hard, but I will stick with it.
Next up, number 5, baby steps. This is what Ben's grandma suggested.
This is a very cute expression. It means making very small progress or taking very small actions to achieve a goal, just like a baby learning to walk.
So instead of rushing, you go slowly. You could say, I'm learning to cook. I'm taking baby steps, so I only know how to make toast right now.
Toast is a good start. Slow progress is still progress. Ready to shadow?
Here we go. Repeat after me twice. Just take baby steps. Just take baby steps. Just take baby steps.
Nice and relaxed. Don't rush the words. Again, just take baby steps.
We're halfway there. Number 6 is pay off. In the story, I said Ben's efforts are paying off.
This is a great phrasal verb. It means that something you did yields a good result. Your hard work was worth it.
For example, you studied really hard for a test and you got an A. You can say, my studying paid off.
It's a very satisfying feeling. Let's practice this positive phrase.
Repeat after me twice. Hard work always pays off. Hard work always pays off. Hard work always pays off.
Yes, it does. Believe in that sentence. One more time. Hard work always pays off.
Number 7 is a classic idiom, once in a blue moon. We mentioned that we shouldn't just wait for motivation once in a blue moon.
A blue moon is a rare astronomical event, so when we say this, we mean very rarely, maybe only once every few years.
So if I hate exercising, I might say, I go to the gym once in a blue moon, which means basically never.
Or I eat chocolate once in a blue moon, which for me is a lie. I eat it every day.
Me too. Okay, let's shadow this one. Repeat after me twice. It happens once in a blue moon. It happens once in a blue moon. It happens once in a blue moon.
Good job. You're sounding very natural. Again, it happens once in a blue moon.
Number 8 is give it a shot. I encouraged our listeners to give micro habits a shot.
This is a casual way to say try it. You aren't sure if you will succeed, but you will try anyway.
Exactly. If your friend invites you to play tennis, but you have never played, you can say, I'm not good, but I'll give it a shot.
It shows a great attitude. Be brave and try.
Repeat after me twice. Why don't you give it a shot? Why don't you give it a shot? Why don't you give it a shot?
Excellent intonation. Make it sound like a friendly suggestion. Once more, why don't you give it a shot?
Number 9 is doable. We said day 1 is usually doable.
This word comes from do plus able. It simply means something is possible to do. It's not too hard. It's manageable.
If my boss asks me to finish a report by 5 p.m. and it's already 4:50 p.m., I would say that is not doable.
Definitely not doable. But if he gives you until tomorrow, that is doable.
Let's practice. Repeat after me twice. That plan sounds doable. That plan sounds doable. That plan sounds doable.
Very clear. I understood every word. Again, that plan sounds doable.
And finally, number 10, might as well. Ben thought, I'm outside, so I might as well walk.
This is a slightly advanced but very common phrase. We use it when there's no reason not to do something. You're already in the situation, so you should do it.
For instance, we're at the cinema and the movie starts in 5 minutes. We might as well buy some popcorn while we wait.
It suggests it's the logical thing to do. It's a great phrase to connect ideas.
Okay, last one for today. Repeat after me twice. We might as well start now. We might as well start now. We might as well start now.
Fantastic work, everyone. You nailed it. One last time. We might as well start now.
Whew, we covered a lot today. Great job with shadowing, everyone.
You all did fantastic. It is not easy to repeat phrases out loud, but that effort will definitely pay off.
Absolutely. So, Alex, before we go, let's just think about Ben's story one last time. What is the one big lesson you want our listeners to take away today?
For me, it is the idea that we don't need to be perfect from day one. Ben failed when he tried to be a superhero overnight, but he succeeded when he just focused on putting on his shoes.
That is such a powerful image. Just put on your shoes. It reminds us that starting is often the hardest part. Once you start, you might as well finish, right?
Exactly. And I hope our listeners realize that they can apply this to anything. English, exercise, cleaning, cooking, anything. You don't have to wait for a perfect moment once in a blue moon. You can just start today, very imperfectly.
I love that. Start imperfectly. That takes so much pressure off.
It really does. So, Sarah, do you have a micro habit you want to start since we are turning over a new leaf?
You know what? I want to drink more water. So my micro habit is I will pour a glass of water and put it on my desk every morning.
Just pour it? You don't have to drink it?
Nope, just pour it. But I know if it's sitting there staring at me, I will eventually drink it. It's a trick.
That is a brilliant trick. It is definitely doable. I might steal that idea.
Please do. And we want to hear from you, our listeners, too.
Yes, we are very curious. What is one tiny micro habit you want to start this week? Maybe reading one page of English or doing one push-up?
Or maybe just listening to our podcast for 5 minutes. Whatever it is, please let us know in the comments section below.
Writing your goal down is a great way to promise yourself you will do it. So don't be shy, give it a shot and write a comment. We read every single one of them.
We really do. And if you liked this episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe to Level Up English. It helps us keep making these episodes for you.
Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with us today. Remember, big results come from small starts. Be patient with yourself.
That's right. Take baby steps and keep moving forward. We will see you in the next episode with more fun stories and useful expressions.
Have a wonderful week, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Keep leveling up.